Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Today I want to explain to everyone how I do my color art primary element pigments. I'm going to tell you exactly the ingredients and the products that I use for my bloom and my drizzle technique creations. First of all, my base is Color Place. I get this at Walmart. It's the interior white with the satin. This goes on your base, which is your canvas, first. Now, the products I use to make my color art primary element pigments are 15 mLs of the Rust-Oleum triple thick polyurethane Rust-Oleum. 15 mLs of the Vivid Enamel, which is from Color Art. You need to get this at Color Art. So, what I do is, I have my 1 tablespoon, which is 15 mLs. I fill that up.
And that's a cup of the Rust-Oleum product, correct?
This is not a cup. This is just a tablespoon.
Well, I meant that's what's in the cup.
Well, yeah.
What's in that cup was the Rust-Oleum.
Correct. In the spoon. It's going into the cup. Very simple recipe. This is going to be the 15 mLs of the Vivid Enamel. Because some people are getting confused about this, and I'm going to show you exactly how I mix the color art primary element pigments.
And when Kathy says some people are confused, that includes me. So
yeah, it does.
I wanted her to do a special video showing how she prepares her color art pigment recipe.
So, now you have those two in this cup. You stir them up.
Rust-Oleum and Vivid Enamel, okay.
Correct. And any of the color art primary elements, the Vivid Enamel, just go to their website, which is colorart.com. And I also have a 20% off coupon for your entire purchase. It doesn't matter if you have 1 purchase or 15 purchases. You get 20% off your entire purchase. And my coupon code is Kathy Miller, all in small letters, 520, right. All together.
I'll have that link in the description of this video.
So now
I use color. Okay.
I use a little bit more pigment than you should because I like mine to be a little bit vivid. So I put it in the cup, close it back up. This is Starburst, which is beautiful. There isn't any color that I don't like. They're all beautiful. You just stir this up. Now you should probably put a respirator on or a mask to be safe. I do not do that, but that's just me. But to be safe, you probably should do that. So we just stir this up and stir, 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 stir until it's all together. Keep wiping the sides of your cup. Wipe off your stir. Go back, stir, stir, stir. Gives you this consistency where it dissolves. It just goes away. Now, if you have these pigments made up and they get thick, if you don't use them right away, just add a little bit of water, not much, to the consistency that you want. So that is all I do for my color art primary element pigments.
That's all there is to it.
It's never going to change.
Okay.
Every pigment that I make from color art primary elements is this consistency. The Rust-Oleum and the Vivid Enamel.
And that's for your blooms and drizzles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And you only use this technique and this recipe for the blooms and the drizzle on your house paint. Only. So I hope everybody understands this a little bit better,
I do
including
have a quick
you.
question.
Yes.
You try to make your pigments fresh.
I do.
What, just a day or two before
I do.
you use them? Okay.
I do.
Very good. Okay.
And you just don't have to stick to one pigment. I incorporate like maybe 5 pigments in 1 cup to get all different ideas. So you can mix them up to whatever you like. But that's the way my recipe is. If you follow my recipe, you are going to get what I get. So.
And once again, these are color art pigments, primary elements.
Correct.
Okay, and there will be a link to colorart.com, and you can use that 20% discount.
Correct. Okay, so until the next time, bye. Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I've been getting a lot of comments and questions. How do I finish my canvases when they are dry? First of all, after I create my canvas, what I do is, to avoid any type of cracking in them, I put them under a big box or like just a crate of some sort to let them just dry slowly. Can't give you too much of a peek on that because that's a brand new one that I just did. But anyways, you can see by this one there is no cracking, nothing. It's totally dry. That's how you avoid it. You have to let it sit for days until it's dry. I mean, I have 3 of them behind me, also, behind Phil, that are not dry either. So you want them to dry slowly because if they dry too fast, you will get cracks. So another question that I've had a lot of is, how do I varnish? People are afraid and scared to varnish. It's very easy. Now your resin is a little bit more complicated, but your varnish is not. And what I do is I put 3 coats of varnish. So what you're going to need is, I only use 1 glove, but you can use 2 gloves. A glove, a blow dryer. Your blow dryer has to have a cool setting. You have to have it on cool. This will get rid of your bubbles. A paint pad. I do not use a brush because a brush, for me, causes brush streaks. And then the little hairs come off sometimes. This is much better. Disposable bowl. My Liquitex gloss varnish. There is a link on the video for this. And my respirator. You should use a respirator for resin and for varnish. This also has a link to get it through Amazon.
Yes, in our description box I have purchase links for these products, so check those out.
Now I'm not going to use this respirator today because you probably won't be able to hear me talk or whatever, so I'm going to leave this off. But when I go out in the garage, I have 10 out there. I will put my respirator on, but I'm only doing 1 in here, and I never ever really resin in here. But Phil would have to sweep the garage, and that would cause dust.
No.
You do not want any dust on your creations.
Right. Well, you do want a ventilated area and
Yes.
a dust-free area. So we're kind of going against that by doing it in the house here. Well, it is dust-free in the house, but it isn't ventilated that much. But since Kathy is just doing one,
I'm just doing one to show everybody.
we'll take
You
it
don't
outside real quick.
have to be afraid. Okay, so when you have a long canvas like this, you don't want to go down like this because it's going to leave a streak. And what I do is after I do this, I kind of go and look at it to see if I covered the whole thing. If I didn't, then I will go down and do it again. But I put 3 coats of this varnish on each one. So I'm going to demonstrate how you do this. You go this way.
So this is the first coat that you're
On this one.
on this one. Okay.
You start at the top, you go down. You do not want to do a double.
Okay, and you get more varnish after each swipe. Okay.
Right.
And like you say, you just swipe once.
You can, if you miss it, you can go back over it, but it's not going to hurt it, but you really just want to do it one time. And I mean, it's easy. It's not difficult. Now, there are spray varnishes as well. I don't use spray varnish. I never have. I've been painting for a long time, and I did all of them back home in Illinois like this. And if you coat it, you can put it outside or inside. I have them around my pool. We've been here for 3 years, and they're like brand new.
And we've had some paintings outside for over 3.5 years in the Arizona sun and heat, and it's just amazing. It hasn't affected the canvas at all. It'll actually affect the wood a little bit because we don't varnish the wood, but the
Okay.
actual painting is fine.
Yeah. Now, see, you can go back over it just a little and dab it if you want, because I like to, look at it from the side, make sure I have it all covered.
And you're doing it, looks like you're doing it very lightly.
Very lightly on this second time around here. Just making sure, really light. Don't push down on it. And I just stand to the side and I'll look. Yep, it's all covered. So what I do is, now I pick it up. Well, I should actually have painted the sides of this black first.
Well, I don't
Like
know.
I
On that
usually
one,
do.
I kind of like how it's dripped down on the sides.
But I usually, all my canvases are painted black on the sides. This one is not because I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And I do so many, I can just flip this around. That's why I only wear one glove, because I just flip.
Jeez.
Never have dropped one. But like I said, I've been doing this forever. Phil can tell you. Okay, we are finished with our first coat. Now, you take your blow dryer. Well, we'll do it on low. And you go over this to make sure all your bubbles are gone. This will totally get rid of your bubbles. And then you'll be ready for the second coat.
Wow.
Now I let mine dry overnight, and then I'll go back and do a second coat the
Yeah, I was
next
gonna
day.
say, you try to give it close to 24 hours.
You don't have to, because I think on this it says you can come back in 3 hours. Yes. And well, let's see. Varnish, blah, blah, blah. Blah, pie. Yeah, you can, you just read what it says, but I let it sit 24 hours. Then I'll do another coat. Let it sit 24 hours. I'll do another coat. So that's it. That's all there is to varnishing. Don't be afraid. It's not gonna, wreck your canvas or anything. And as you can see with the first coat already, how beautiful the colors are starting to come out.
Yeah, it really pops the colors once you get the varnish going on. Yes.
So because I have a canvas here that's dry, and you can tell the difference with the varnish compared to the one that isn't varnished yet.
Yeah, here's one, yeah, that is not varnished. That's, let me get them both in the picture. And it's kind of hard to see, but
hard
I
to
mean,
see,
in person, you definitely can tell once it has a
coat.
coat of varnish, and especially after 3 coats.
It's
it
beautiful.
Just makes a
It
major
really
difference.
makes them pop. Now, if you don't want to varnish, you can resin as well. I do have a resin video on our, I think you saw a resin video today on there somewhere, I believe. It was a while ago, so it's way back. And but I wanted to do this and show everybody because it's not as hard as you think. So if you do have more questions, just leave me a comment or private message me or just message me, and I'll get back to you and I'll help you. So until the next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for all of you. And have a great day. Stay healthy, stay safe. Wear your respirator when you do this. I'm a do-do.
Yeah, I'm getting lightheaded.
You're already lightheaded.
I knew you were going to say that.
You're already lightheaded, so I mean, I don't know. But okay, everybody, subscribe to our channel. We're in the 9,000s now. It's awesome. I'm trying to hit my goal of 10 by Christmas. And we love all of you, and share this. And until the next time, bye, alligators. Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. I've had a couple of subscribers ask me to do a resin coating, so that's what I'm doing today. And the products I'm using are, it's KS Resin. I love KS Resin. It's like a glass finish. You get the resin and you get the hardener. And what I do is I get my see-through cups like this and I fill it up to the top line. That's what I do. You can fill it up to any line that you want, and you have to have equal amounts of each one. So if you fill it there, you fill it there. The hardest part is stirring it for like 4 minutes, and your hand gets really tired from stirring. And it's going to be cloudy at first. When you stir it, it'll get very cloudy. Then it'll get clear, and you can see, but there's going to be a lot of bubbles in it, which it doesn't matter because all resin has bubbles. And what you do is you torch out your bubbles. But I'll show you how I do my resining. So I'm going to do it on a coaster and show you first. What I do is...
Now you have the coaster sitting on a cup, so it's off the...
Right. You always want to
table.
have it up off the table.
Okay.
I pour a little bit on here.
Okay.
I'll show you. I'll bring it over. I always pour just a little bit on my coaster. I spread it out from the middle to the sides. And you can already see how the colors are changing. Then what I do is I go along the sides of my coaster.
Now
So I
those-
have all of them covered, all the sides.
Now those coasters have been drying for like at least 3 days, right?
Oh, these have been drying longer than that, but yeah, you got to give them at least 3, 4, 5 days to dry
Before you...
before
do
you
the-
resin.
Okay.
And what I do is I keep going around and around and around. Then I hold it up to the light to make sure that I have all the sides done. That's it for my coaster. So what I do then is, I usually do probably, I'll show you over here. I usually do like
That's
2
pre-
rows of them, like this row and this row. Then I lean down like this, and you can see your bubbles. I take my torch, take your glove off because your torch is going to be all full of resin. And you don't want to get that on your hand because if you do, you have to take fingernail polish remover and get it off. You always want to wear gloves. Ugh. So,
You didn't take your glove off.
I know. You always torch your bubbles out. And it's going to have more bubbles after that. So you'll probably want to come back 10 minutes later, lean down, look to see if you have bubbles. If you have bubbles, torch it again. You got to keep torching until they're done. You don't want to torch after there are no bubbles because it is already hardening and you will ruin your resin. So, and you always want to have these gloves on because they're really a bad, resin is so sticky. It's like, it's not good. If I could get my glove back on. Okay. So now we're going to do a painting. You do the painting exactly the same way as your coaster. I pick it up, pour some on, spread it out from the middle to your sides, always from your middle. You want to make sure that your paintings that you're doing are not sagging in the middle because your resin will go and congregate into the middle and it'll pull away from your sides. You want to make sure that you have a tight canvas. So I've had that happen where my canvas wasn't tight and I had to do it over. And if you do use silicone, make sure you wash your canvas well, because if you don't, your resin is going to make depples and it will not stay on the silicone. So you need to really wash your canvas. Please wash your canvas. And the most important thing is, like I said, you need to have your canvas really stretched tight so that it doesn't pull away from the sides, because it will pull away from the sides if it sinks back into the middle.
Yeah, that's a bigger problem on the larger canvases.
It is. Okay, so we have the canvas done.
Okay. Now, do you go back in a little bit, and sometimes you get little drips on the bottom edge?
Right.
Do you ever go back and like wipe them a little bit?
You can.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Just go around the bottom.
And I'll tell you the reason why. If you have a lot of drips and they dry, I don't know if you can see this, but there are you get these little nubs on the edge. Oh, there we go. Get those little nubs. Now it's not a huge problem, because if you have those or a few of them, what I do is I take this Dremel tool, and it basically, as you can see, there's a grinder on the tip, and you can just grind those little nubs down. Works like a charm. So this is the Dremel 3000. It's a plug-in. I had a handheld which was battery operated, but the battery kept going dead too soon on me, so I got this Dremel 3000, and I'll have a purchase link in the video for this if you're interested. So once I have those little nubs off, we have these 4x4 inch cork backings, and they already have the glue on the back, so you just take this the white part off, and it fits perfectly on the back of a coaster. So it's very simple. It glues right on automatically. Press it down real good, and your coaster is finished. Then we take the finished coasters, and we have these nice little protective bubble bags. and 2 of them are back to back so they don't scratch each other. We put them back to back into the bags for transport and taking them to the shows, and when somebody purchases them, we put them back into the bags, and they're safe until they get home.
Yeah, they fit perfect.
Yeah, it works like a charm. Real nice. So that's kind of what we do after we have the resin finished.
Okay, well, I'm going to go back to my work table because I've got a lot of resining to do. And if you have any comments, any questions that you want to know and ask me about this, feel free to ask me. And another thing, put in a comment what you would like to see me create. I'll let you be the one to tell me what you would like to see me create. But if you would like to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell, you'll get notified every single time we do a video. And please share it, give me a likes up. And like I said, tell me what you want to see. I'm always here. So until the next time, I hope you learned something from my video. And if you want more, explanation, just leave me a comment. Okay, I hope everybody has a great day because I'm going to be resining. Bye! Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Today we are doing a 16 by 20 oval canvas. It is not a toilet seat cover, it's a canvas, people. So I already have my base down, which is my Color Place house paint from Walmart. Interior white, satin, ready to use, does not have any silicone in it. Plain old house paint put on my canvas.
No glue or water either.
No glue, water, silicone, just plain old house paint. So today my colors that I'm using are Boysenberry by Color Art, which is Primary Elements. This one is Jasmine Primary Elements by Color Art, and it's mixed with Shy Rose, which is a Bling It Extreme Pastel, which is Color Art as well. Sunflower is mixed with Pixie Dust Pigment by Color Art Primary Elements. Blue Flame Primary Elements. African Jade Primary Elements. This is Orange Red and Pearl Papaya by Arteza. I have Yellow Pale and Dreamy Yellow by Arteza. Bordeaux Red by Arteza. This is a new one. It's called Emerald, and it's Primary Elements Color Art. Black Cherry is Primary Elements. Stargazer, Primary Elements. Dioxazine Purple, which is Liquitex Basics. And then I have my Deep Turquoise, which is Deco Art. So, as you can see, we're doing the drizzle, the swipe, the wreck, and the spinaroo. Okay, so let's get started, everybody. I'm going with my boysenberry first. And we're going to do our drizzle. And
Kathy has a couple videos on her recipes, video 197 and video 248. So check those out. You'll see exactly how she does her paints, her recipes for her paints, her pigments, her cell activator. I will have a link. There are links in the description box to take you directly to those videos.
Thank you for that info, Phil. I really appreciate it. And today in the house we actually have some visitors they will be doing a video as well, and they are Tiffany, which is my oldest daughter, and my granddaughter Fallon. They will each be doing a drizzle, a swipe, a wreck, and a spinaroo. So that is coming up, so stay tuned for that. Of course, how can they go wrong? Because you know what? They're going to have me make all the paints already. They're going to have me do, you know, the house paint. So they get to have the fun part with the drizzle and the swipe and the wreck and the spin. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be fun. And you'll get to meet some of our family. Our grandson and my son-in-law, I don't think they want to do this. But maybe we can talk them into it. But at least we could show them on the camera. Right, Phil?
I don't think so. Kathy is an affiliate of Color Art Primary Elements and also Arteza and KS Resin. So if you need some supplies, you can save some nice money by using the links in our description box.
This almost looks like an Easter egg. And you want to make sure that you get all your paints out to the end of the canvas. I know they will spin off, but I like to have my cells go all the way out to the end. But that's just me. You don't have to do it, but that's what I like to do. This one is Blue Flame. This is a new one too that I got. Woo.
With the drizzle technique, what Kathy's doing, it's very important to drizzle it all over the canvas. You don't want any big globs of one color in any one spot. So you're just trying to spread it all over and have a lot of space in between the colors.
There is no silicone in these colors either. There is no silicone in my cell activator. My cell activator is Floetrol and Black Amsterdam paint. Consistency 2:1. That was African Jade. This is our Orange Red and our Pearl Papaya by Arteza.
And Kathy is using actually 13 mixtures, which actually have more paints than that and pigments in there than 13, but she uses a wide variety of colors because that'll give you a wide variety of cells on the finished painting.
And as you can tell, everybody, I am a colorful person. I usually have my black on. But I do like my paintings to be pretty bright. Okay, next is my Yellow Pale and my Primary Lemon Yellow by Arteza. And this is what Phil and I call our mishmash, because it's just like a big mishmashy all over your canvas. Next is one of my favorites, Bordeaux Red by Arteza. And they've been out of stock with this for, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long. So
It's still out of stock?
Yeah, it's still out of stock. I don't get it. So, I mean, it's like, okay. So I got to use this kind of sparingly because I really like this red. And I will be showing my tables in an upcoming video because I finally have them all finished. They actually turned out really, really pretty. They're all resin. They're ready to go. Please go to our Etsy shop. Phil will be uploading them. It's KathleenLimited.com, KATHLEEN LTD, one word. There's a lot of new things that Phil has uploaded, and please go to Redbubble. If you want to buy something on Redbubble, just pick out one of the images that Phil uploaded. That was emerald, by the way. And you can have pillows made, you can have phone covers made, you can have leggings made, you can have dresses made, you can have shorts made, you can have socks made. You name it, they got it. So that's Redbubble. And my Etsy shop is Kathleen Limited, but Redbubble you have to search Kathleen Limited as well.
No,
Don't
that's not correct.
Oh, well then
Well, you can do it that way, but I made an easier way. In the description box, I have direct links to both Kathy's Etsy shop and the Redbubble store. And so you do not have to remember anything except clicking the link. It'll take you directly to her shops in both spots.
Oh, that's even better. Thank you for doing that, Phil. Thank you for letting them know that.
I did it because I can't remember how to get there.
Well, that figures.
So I figured I better make it easy for myself and everybody else too.
Well, that's why I have this shirt on, because then you can remember what we're doing.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're on to our dioxazine purple. And we only have one left, and then we're going to do our swipe-a-roo. And this is just a huge mishmash. Okay, we got our deep turquoise by DecoArts, our last color. Then we're done
With step one.
with step one. We're done with the drizzle. And as you can see, you can still see white through the canvas. That's what you want.
Yes. Different colors all over the canvas. But you do want white space from the base coming through.
This is my cell activator. What color is this, Phil?
Black. We've got black cell activator.
Do you
going.
see how excited Phil is? Phil, you didn't do one of your jobs.
I know I didn't.
You didn't put down my wipey wipes.
No, Kathy likes to use black cell activator because she finds that it defines the cells better than a colored activator, especially when you're using so many different colors on here. It would be hard to pick out a colored activator that wouldn't get lost in some parts of the painting. So with black, since there's no black on the canvas other than the cell activator, it'll show off the cells very nicely.
Okay, here we go.
Kathy
How should we
uses
start
just
this?
plain old playing cards.
We're gonna start in the middle, Phil.
Well, you got the whole thing to swipe, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Nope.
And as you can see, that's exactly what you want. They start popping right away, a whole variety of different colored cells. That's the reaction that the cell activator should be giving you.
Ooh, baby. I can see that's gonna be pretty already.
After every swipe, Kathy cleans the card because you do not want any residual paint.
And you never put it on where you already did it.
Okay,
You want it,
I learned something new today.
you want
Okay.
it plain.
So she just dips it in, gets a nice amount on there, and lightly swipes it over the drizzled paints. And this is exactly the effect that you're looking for at this stage.
Two of diamonds coming up, Phil. Two of diamonds. Ooh, is this gonna be pretty?
And if there is a spot that you don't quite like, you can actually go over the second time very lightly with some more cell activator. Don't re-swipe until you've cleaned the card. And that should repair the area. Kathy will be repairing some areas after she completes her full swipes.
We'll redo those rivers.
Yeah. Now this is the step that does take the longest, especially on a larger canvas like this. But take your time. There's no hurry. You're having fun, so there's no reason to rush through it.
Now you can leave these rivers if you want, but Phil and I learned.
But what Kathy's talking about with the rivers are these black, like the black line you see there, and that line going down in the black and so forth. Those are areas that the cell activator didn't quite do its thing the way we wanted to. And like Kathy said, you can leave those rivers there, but it will affect, of course, the finished painting.
Well, they just expand so far that I just don't like that look. But I mean, if you want that look, that's fine. That's just not for me. but I'm kind of picky.
And this technique, we're trying to achieve all these different colored cells. And as you can see, they're tiny, they're small. What the spinning does, it expands the cells, but retains their shapes and coloration. It just makes them larger. You'll see that after the spin. But what that also does is it takes some of these areas that you might not like and makes those larger too, which could ruin the effect of the painting. So it's a good thing that it expands everything, but a bad thing if there's an area that you don't like, that'll expand also.
And so I bring my paints all the way to the end because that way I get my colored cells.
As you can see, her cells go all the way to the end. If you just do the swiping, the drizzle and the swiping, and don't go to the end, you're going to have
white.
You're going to have white. Or if you try to do some tipping, that kind of doesn't work as well as the spinning. The tipping can make your cells become misshapen and not quite what you're looking for, whereas the spin will keep the whole effect intact of the cells you've created.
And don't be afraid of going, like close to it or over some of them because it's just going to make more cells. So, and Phil doesn't like a lot of black going down the middle, but we can fix that with our wrecking. So that doesn't bother me either. Ooh, looks like stained glass. Pretty.
Yeah, I'll get some close-ups of these.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, this area is really cool. Literally every color you use is popping up somewhere in this area here. Really cool.
Yeah, it is. And I don't let my paints sit for a real long time. Somebody asked me how long I let my paints sit. Couple days. My cell activator, I just made it right before I'm doing this because I don't like that sitting around either. I find that you get a better, you get more cells and stuff if it's fresh.
You try to actually make that the day of your painting.
I do.
But it can last one day, but it really is.
Two at the most.
It's so important because if the cell activator isn't activating the cells, that defeats the whole purpose of swiping. So it's so important to have fresh paints, fresh pigments, fresh cell activator.
And then I had a question. Somebody wanted to know how I clean my paint cups. In the garboon. I'm sorry, people. I do not clean my paint cups. It's too much work. So mine go in the garbage. I know somebody will probably criticize me for that, but that's the way I do it. I have too many paints to mix up all the time. I don't have time for them to dry and throw them in the garbage, so I throw them in the garbage.
And as you can see, Kathy has a lot of paints left over in these cups.
But I will say, let me explain one thing. If you do want to clean your cups and you're down to the end of this, leave your little dippy thing, whatever, let it dry out and it will peel right out. I think we did show that on a video.
Yes.
So I mean, you don't have to throw them out. You can clean them like that. It's just, I just don't want to do it.
But also don't worry so much about having too much paint left over, because what Kathy will do after she does a main project that we video, she'll use it up making some coasters.
And a lot of times like these, when they get down to the bottom, I'll just use the same cup and mix some more cell, the same pigment color in it. So it's not like you have to throw them out. Sometimes they just dry out and then I do that. We're almost finished here with this.
Yes.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Then we're on to our rivers. Okay. We got that done. Okay, where do I gotta go?
Did you
Here's
want
a
to?
big river.
What about that sort of blackish area on the end here?
Over here?
Yes. If you're fine with it, that's okay. I just like to point out
I
areas
think that's
that.
just gonna spin off.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay, so we're gonna do this river first.
So as you can see, Kathy has different sized
Cards.
pieces of cards that she uses because you don't want to use a big card to swipe over just a small area that you're trying to repair. And as you can see, she just swipes it and all of a sudden, boom, there comes the cells.
Boom chakalaka.
Yeah.
But like I said, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I just don't like the look that it gives me. So
I hope that comes up with some color.
it might not.
Okay, well,
It might not, Phil, but that's okay. We got so much color in this, you're not even gonna notice that little bit.
that's probably true.
So don't worry. We'll take care of it. We'll give it a spin, a big one. Ooh, baby. Baby, baby. I gotta do that purple, I think. Right here. Oh, yeah. Took care of that, too. Gotta just do one over here. Then I think we're just about good to start doing the old wreck.
Think you got it?
I think I got it. We got it, Phil. We did it. We did it. Okay. So, I don't have much to scrape off here.
Okay.
I do put it back into my container so it does not dry out. Then you just wash these tiles and you're ready to go. Put the cover back on. There you go. Okay. Now,
We have had some questions about what is wrecking and so forth, and basically you can take, in this case Kathy's using just a pointy stick. You can use a popsicle stick, any type of
can use a thinner one.
thinner stick, and what you're simply doing is dragging it through the paint to create some flowery, wispy lines, which will expand very nicely during the spin. So
Okay.
Kelly's using the pointed stick at this on this one.
Okay. We're gonna go like this.
And as you can see, there's the wispy, flowery type. I don't know what you call it.
Well,
Results of what the wreck does. So I actually used to call it the drag
yeah.
because I didn't know the right terminology, but I guess the terminology is wrecking.
Just look at my shirt.
That's right. That's right. Now, oh, that's beautiful, that area. Wow. And that's all it's supposed to do is create some interesting designs throughout the paint. Add some interest to the final painting. But it's something you don't want to overdo either, though, because it'll make the painting too busy if you have too many wrecking lines through it. It kind of then draws your eyes away from some of the nicer cell areas.
Okay.
So that's done. Look at that. Wow.
It's too bad you have to
There's some-
spin it sometimes because it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's
Really
actually
pretty.
pretty the way it is.
This in here,
gonna be
it's
neat.
going to be really pretty.
I just want to show them again just how small the cells are, and then I'm going to show what happens after the spin.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Abracadabra, do our little thing. We got to do our magic, Phil.
That's right.
Okay.
Make the magic happen.
Here we go. See, you lose your paint, so... Oh, well, that's what happens. Ah! Whoa, baby, baby,
See,
baby!
Look how the cells expanded on this.
Whoa! This is so pretty.
Did you want to spin it again?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
The black? Okay.
I'm just
sorry.
going a little bit the other way,
I just
not
want to
much.
mention real quick on the black cell activator, see how it surrounds all the cells? The cells maintain their integrity and their colorations and expanded. And that's exactly what this technique is supposed to do.
Not going much because I really like it. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, baby.
This thing turned
Oh
out.
yeah, people, we did it.
Turn
got
it
a good
so it's
way?
sideways to me. There we go. There, I can get it all in there.
That's pretty.
Wow. The wrecking in the middle, like you said, with that red,
Yep.
it's just a nice little focal point, and then you have all the cell creation around it.
Oh yeah, people. This is why I tell you, please put your paints to the end of your canvas. You will lose it, but this is what you get.
And then you don't have to keep spinning because, you know, if you spin it a couple times and it looks good, but it's not to the edge and you have to keep spinning, that can actually then maybe overspin and distort the cells. So you got to be careful about overspinning too.
Okay, everybody, give me a thumbs up if you like it, share it. Please subscribe to our channel. If you have subscribed, we love all of you. You never know what we're going to get into. This was just doing something fun today. And I want to show you something. If a bubble does pop up, all you have to do is just poke it. It'll just go away. So like I said, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell. Every time Phil uploads a video, you will get notified. Go to our Etsy shop. Shop till you drop, and just have a great day, stay well, and until the next time, bye.
Take a final look at this. This thing turned out fabulous. The colors and the vibrancy from those pigments and paints, really nice.
Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Welcome back to our channel. We're happy that you could join us today. We're going to have a little fun today because I'm doing a 12 by 12 canvas, but I'm doing a bloom. Then I'm going to blow it with the blow dryer. Then I am swiping in several different directions. Then I'm going to spin it. Then I'm going to wreck it. And maybe spin it again and wreck it again.
Oh, geez. I don't know. There could be anything left of the painting after all that?
We'll see, Phil.
Okay.
But my base is going to be white today, which is Color Place from Walmart. No silicone, no glue, no water in it. Plain house paint, ready to use white, parentheses satin. But before I get into the colors I'm using, I want to tell you what's been going on. We have a little bit of confusion with some of the comments and the people. Okay, our Facebook page, Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller, does not get any notifications. only our channel, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller, hit the bell, you will get an automatic
Notification of a new video.
yeah. every single time. But some people thinking that if they just join the Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller on Facebook, that they will get notified when the videos are uploaded. That is not the case. If you join the Facebook page, which please join our Facebook page, we'd love to have you. That's where you can post anything you want that you create. That gives you all your comments with friends that are in the Facebook Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. The YouTube channel is Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller also. But you have to subscribe and hit the bell. You will be notified every single time Phil uploads a video, and it is for free. Do not think that it costs you anything, because it does not.
And in that, you can also get discounts on products
Correct.
that Kathy uses.
Correct. So I hope that is clear. The Facebook page, Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller, you do not get notified of our videos. The YouTube channel, Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller, subscribe, hit the bell, it's for free. You will be notified every single time we upload a video.
Well, join them both and you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, you do. The only difference is you don't get to see my beautiful face in the Facebook Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller.
Oh, brother.
I know, wasn't that a little deep? I know we should have our boots on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, that's how it goes, Phil. Okay, I'm going to flood my canvas now. And like I said, this is just my white house paint, color place, ready to use, white, parentheses satin. I have nothing in it.
Yeah, you've had actually some questions about how much paint do you flood on the canvas. So this will be a good way of showing how much you put on there in preparation of the bloom and so forth.
Well, hopefully they can kind of tell. I just eyeball it because I've been doing it for so long that
No, I think this gives them a good idea of
it should.
how much you put on there.
And I just take my stir and smooth it out. Now you're going to have some bubbles, so you just torch it very lightly because you will get a skin on house paint. So you have to be pretty careful by doing this.
Yeah, you try not to torch it at all. If you do have some bubbles, you usually poke them with a stick.
Correct. Don't have too many, but we have some. Okay, I just have to have a little more around the edges. You always want to get your edges. Oh. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm having a good day so far. So far, so good, people. Just painting, painting, painting. That's about it.
Yeah, well, whenever you paint, you have a lot of fun. So it's usually a good day for you.
It usually is. I do have a lot of fun. And I didn't have to mix that many paints today, so that was even better. Okay, that's all you want to do with your torch, because you don't want to get skins. Okay, now on with the paints. Today I am using the Phthalo Green, which is a golden fluid acrylic. I'm using Poppy Red by Primary Element Pigments. This is Aztec Pure Gold, which is, what is that one over there? Pearl-X pigment. Then I'm going to throw in a little bit of the Autumn Leaf, which is Primary Element Pigments, onto Carmine, Primary Element Pigments, and Emerald Green, Primary Element Pigments. So, we're doing red, green, and gold, and everybody, guess what? We're going to have our white magic today.
Okay.
We're not having our black magic.
Oh, wow, that's going to be different.
We're
yes.
having our white magic.
Okay.
And you know me with the white, so I need a lot of magical help. So, okay, we're going to be moving on here. Oh, that's not the right one. See, I don't have them in order like I'm going to put them on, but I'm going gold in the middle.
Okay.
And this is the Aztec Gold by Pearlex.
So what this does is it gives you a gold bloom, center bloom then, correct? Is that
Correct.
what it is? Okay.
Correct. But I've got to make it a little bit bigger. Oh, shoot. Almost a perfect circle, Phil.
There you go. Except you dripped.
What, Phil?
I thought I saw something, but I must be seeing things.
Now I'm taking a little bit of this autumn leaf. I'm just going to do this.
Oh, okay. All right. Give a little contrasting brown to that.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I'm moving on to my phthalo green, which is the golden fluid acrylic. Oh, shoot. Why am I being so schlupphundish?
Yeah. Careless.
I should start singing Careless Whisper. Only I don't know the words. Thank God for that, right, Phil?
I wasn't going to say anything, but...
I saw your face, so I knew what you were thinking. Okay, this is our Poppy Red by Primary Elements. As you can see, I'm going around in a circle.
Yeah, this is what I call a radial bloom. I don't know what anybody else calls it, but whenever Kathy puts the other colors around the central bloom, I call it a radial bloom.
I guess that's what we're doing. So what's everybody up to today? I'm up to no good. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, that's good. I like to hear that.
That I'm up to no good?
Yes.
Well, you know me, Phil.
I'm going to be your partner in crime.
Oh boy. Now we could be in trouble. Big trouble.
Kathy is an affiliate of Color Art Primary Elements and their products, Arteza and their products, and KS Resin. And they have some other products too, so you can get some nice discounts through the links in our description box.
This is so fun. And these are just, mixed with my pouring medium, which is Vivid Enamel and Rust-Oleum.
Oh yeah, that recipe, Kathy uses that same recipe for all these colors she's using today. That's in video number 410, which is an updated video, and I will have a direct link to that recipe video in the description box.
Yeah, it never changes. Ah, green. Green. Gotta make this one a little bit bigger.
You can make them both a little bigger, and then
The red will be last.
Yeah. There you go.
And now my Carmen. Just gotta fill in the gaps a little bit.
I can't wait to see how this bloom gets blown out.
Yeah, me too. I'm right
Hey.
there with you, Phil.
You're supposed to know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen because I don't have my black magic. I have to count on this white magic now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're going to see. Ay, 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 Phil. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, abracadabra. You guys show me how this white one's gonna work because you know me and the white one. I have discovered, though, with the white cell activators, you have to let it come back and let it sit for a little while to percolate.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm going to wait for.
All
And
right.
in the meantime, maybe Phil can do a little dance.
Oh, yeah, right. I like the colors around it. We'll have to see how they...
Act. Ooh, I almost got the wrong whole side again. See how they come up?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay, that's good.
These colors are pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Really pretty.
I love the red and green together, and then with the gold in the center of the bloom. Very nice combination.
Okay, so now I'm going to just let it come up a little bit more because I'm going to do a little reckon before I even spin it.
Okay.
Okay, people.
Oh, that's cool. Dragging the green through there, sure.
I think Phil likes it when I do this because I'm not annoying and talking to him. This is the
No.
quietest I ever am, right, Phil?
Well, we're both kind of quiet because I'm kind of watching and
But I'm never quiet. Phil can tell you. I'm a jabberbox.
well, you're concentrating on what you're doing, so I can understand you not.
Okay, that's enough for now.
Okay, and nice wrecking lines through it and around it, which is really nice. The white cell activator in the middle is working around with the gold. Okay.
This abracadabra, come on, baby. A little bit, not much. Then we're going the other way. Oh,
Oh,
oh, is this pretty? Wow. This is really
yeah,
pretty.
that's beautiful. It
This is really,
reminds
pretty.
me. Like,
Of
is that
what?
really a poinsettia or
Kind of.
like just a really cool holiday bloom?
It's really pretty.
Very nice, soft white and gold center, and just nice, vibrant greens and reds around
I
it.
don't think I'm going to wreck it anymore
No, I wouldn't.
because I think it's really pretty with this in the middle here.
Yes,
The red and the green and
it's very pretty. I love it.
that's see the reason I put that autumn leaf in there was to bring
Yeah, I can see
the
some of
center out
yes.
a little bit.
Actually, a few more drops of that wouldn't have been too bad either,
No.
really. Because it does give a nice little contrast to the browns.
And I'm actually kind of pleased with this white cell activator. I'd like to see more lacing, but I'm pleased with it. I think it's really pretty.
It is.
It's very, very different.
I'm just asking, I don't know, did you maybe put too much cell activator down or no? Just
No.
no, okay, you didn't. All right.
No.
Okay.
Because you want it to spread out.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, no, you don't always have to have a lot of small lacing. I think in this, because it has pretty bold colors around,
It does.
so it still maintains a nice central white and brown and gold center.
Yeah, I think it turned out really nice.
I love it.
I wasn't too sure about that white cell activator, people. You know me. My black is where it's at.
Well, I just want to mention, I called this a radial bloom as Kathy was putting the colors around the central bloom color. And this kind of just shows you what a radial bloom technique will do by just kind of grouping the colors around the central bloom in a real nice fashion. So that's the object of that technique, really.
Okay, so if you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to hit 10,000. Also, go to our Facebook page, Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller, and ask to join that. We have a lot of fun. There's a lot of new members in that post things in that Facebook group every single day. And like I said, that's where you can show off your creations. And I love to see everybody's creations. And thank you for always saying I'm such a wonderful teacher. That means the world to me. You have no idea. So anyways, I hope you all have a great day. Leave me a comment. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Until the next time, everybody. See you later, alligators. Bye. Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I'm doing it on a 10 by 20 canvas. I believe I'm going to do a pseudo swipe. That's what I think I'm going to do today.
Okay,
I'm not too
sounds
sure,
good.
but I think that's what it's going to be. So I already have my base down, which is my Payne's gray. It's in my color place from Walmart. No silicone, no water, no glue. Just my golden fluid acrylic mixed in my white. So let's get started with our colors. This is a homemade plum that I made up. That's why I don't know exactly the colors that I just whipped up. That's why all it says is plum. This is Playful Peony and Sky Rose Pigment by Color Art Primary Elements. This is Autumn Leaf Primary Element Pigment. Ginger Peach Primary Element Pigment. Harvest Gold, this little piggy pigment. Burnt Sienna is my fluid acrylic. This is Iridescent Copper by PBO. And this one is Treasure Gold Fire Opal by Folk Art.
You know what's important with the plum? If you don't want to let it sit too long. You know why?
No.
Turns into a prune.
Does my face look like one?
That was a stupid joke.
Yeah, it was. But I'm sure some people are laughing and going, well, that's Phil for you. Okay. Let's get down on the canvas now, Phil, so we can put these colors down. That way they can see what I'm doing. I'm going to make it a little bit wider. as I go along. Actually, I should just be tipping these.
Yes.
This plum color is really, really pretty. Too bad I don't remember exactly. Well, I'm just going to have to redo it, I guess.
I'm surprised they don't make a plum color.
There are, but they're not the colors that I really like.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, they do. I gotta have these sticks over here because I'm taking them all out. I forgot I was just gonna dump these. And it's gonna be a big mess otherwise. So we're just gonna take a little break here and get my sticks out of my things, out of my cups, before my cup runs over. Okay. Okay. On with the Playful Peony and the Shy Rose. And thank you everybody for subscribing to our channel. And if you haven't, please join our family. We have a lot of fun here. We have new things coming up in 2021 that I have not done. So stay tuned for all that. Color Art Primary Elements has a new set of colors coming out. I put a notice on my Facebook page that you can pre-order these.
Yes.
And they're beautiful colors.
Kathy's Facebook page is called Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. So you can also join that group. It's a fun group with a lot of wonderful artists that post their creations on there.
Yeah. Whenever you do something, post it. I love to see all of your creations. You guys get to see all mine. I want to see some of yours. And you know, I'm always here to help. So if any of you need help, feel free to ask. You won't be bothering me. The only one that bothers me is Phil, and I can pretty much take care of him. So.
Well, that's true, unfortunately.
Oh, it's not unfortunate. It's great.
For me, it's unfortunate.
Sometimes more so than the others.
All these colors that Kathy has used for this pour, there's a special recipe in video number 410. I'll have a direct link to that video in the description box. It's a very simple and easy video she uses for blooms, swipes, and drizzles.
Okay. I'm so torn because I don't know if I want to do the swipe or if I want to do the pseudo. What do you think, Phil?
I love the Pseudo Swipe.
So maybe we'll just do that then.
While Kathy's getting that prepared, the top Kathy has on is a chenille top through her Redbubble shop, and it actually has a image, one of her art images imprinted on it, and it's a cool shop that she has at Redbubble. It has 80 different products and about 60 of her images that you can choose from.
I'm kind of losing my books out here. I keep trying to pick up my pants, but I don't want to get paint on my shirt.
Well, you should wear suspenders.
I've been thinking about it. I usually don't have pants on, but today it was a little chilly.
Well, that's real good to tell people. I usually don't wear pants.
Oh, I mean pants,
I know,
pants.
I know, I'm taking it the wrong way.
Oh, you wished I didn't wear pants, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you keep wishing, buddy.
Oh, getting some real nice cell action with the colors you put on. That's cool.
I'm not too sure about all that white. Sometimes I really like it, and other times I'm just not in the mood for it.
Well, you can do some things to remedy that, I think.
Oh, I can. Let me tell you, Phil.
And some of that white will disappear when you
It will.
spin.
I love these colors.
I do too.
I think they're really pretty.
Well, by the way, I'll have a list of all the colors Kathy used in the description box.
Ooh, that gold's coming through now.
See how almost instantaneously the cells are created from the activator Kathy uses, which is simply Floetrol in her black paint.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
This is going to be pretty.
I like these pseudo swipes on the longer canvases because you
I
can
do too.
get some really interesting characteristics to that.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what you're going to
You
get.
could actually probably drag some of that into the white if you wanted to.
Well, that's what I was thinking. How did you read my mind, Phil?
Oh, I can usually tell what's whether I'm in trouble or not.
Well, if you don't know by now, you've been married to me long enough, you should know. Isn't this cool? Look at all these little gadgets going around. I'm loving this.
Kathy does have an Amazon shop that has all the types of supplies you could possibly need to do paint pouring. And so take a look at Kathy's Amazon shop. There's a direct link in the description box to that shop.
Oh, this is going to be cool. Very cool. I just got to get that wiped off. This is going to be really different. This is going to be a really different one.
Yes, it is.
I can see it already coming. Christmas is coming too. We should have our Christmas music. Tell them about our Christmas music yesterday. Because I wanted Christmas music on. Do you remember what happened?
No.
We had to turn it off because we were falling asleep. You not remember that?
Well, we were listening. I love Kenny G, and he has a CD of Christmas songs, but some of them are so soothing that it's hard to keep your eyes open.
Well, we turned that off. Because it's like all of a sudden I'm looking at Phil. He's sitting on the couch with his eyes half shut. I'm sitting there trying to keep my eyes open. And I said, you know what? We need some different music on here. That's when all of a sudden we went to Jingle Bell Rock and everything. Because that was just not good. Not at all. This is going to be quite different, Phil. Quite different. Okay. So, I'm going to do some wrecking here.
Okay.
And see what happens. But I have to get a different paper towel. I gotta wipe this off. These colors are really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to come down the middle.
Okay.
This one's going to be really different from all the other ones.
Oh, that's good. You don't want to do the same thing all the time.
Well, no.
I'm going to try different types of wrecking. I like how the wrecking ties the different areas together.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oops. I like how it kind of goes right back together. I think that's pretty cool too.
Yes. Yeah, you can kind of see how it flows back, except when you do a big, deep one.
It goes back. Yeah, there's so many people that are decorating around here. It's like, wow, but it's so funny because it's so warm that when I see all the decorations, I just think, God, it's so weird.
Well, we spent most of our lives
In
in
Illinois.
Illinois, where it was cold and snowy, and Christmas was really Christmassy there. You know, here it's warm and sunny, and it's just still strange to us.
It is very strange.
But I don't miss the cold and the snow, so I'll take I'll
either.
take the strange.
Me either.
As you can see, Kathy has done some major
Wrecking.
wrecking throughout this painting, and now she's doing some minor wrecking to complement that.
Okay, what do we got going here? Let me take one look. I think I want to bring this in here like this.
And see how it just adds some very nice interest to the composition.
I think that might be it for now. If we want more, we can get more.
That's true. You can always add some after you spin it.
Right. Okay, this looks really fall.
Yeah, it does.
Looks really fallish. Okay, abracadabras. Let's see what we're gonna end up with here. Ah. Okay, can't go too fast one way and not the other way.
Yeah, it's always better to start off slow and short. You can always do a little bit more spinning. But you don't want to overspin, because then you can lose some of your composition, or too much of it.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yes.
This is really pretty. This is
Very
really like a
nice.
fall bloom.
Beautiful colors down the middle of the canvas,
It's really pretty.
and then on the sides you get
I like
the
that
swiping
white.
colors. And yeah, I like
that white.
I like the negative areas.
Wow, these colors are really beautiful.
Yeah, it helps define. Let's take a kind of a close-up tour of what is on this canvas.
Let's go for a tour of fall.
A tour of fall.
These colors are beautiful. I'm really liking them.
Mm-hmm.
I like all the coppers and the pinks, and can't really see my plum too
Hold
much.
it this way. I want it the long. Yeah, let me get it all in this way. It gives you a kind of a better overall view of what it looks like.
This is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing these on the longer canvases. I think they really show up really pretty on the long canvases.
Yeah, they do. You get to see a lot of the different nooks and crannies
It's really
that
cool.
are developed.
Okay, everybody, if you like it, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't, we'd love you to join our family. All of you are considered our friends, our close friends. You have made our journey with this YouTube channel just so exciting. It's just unbelievable, and it's all happened because of you. I never thought, that I would have this many subscribers like I do, and I try to get something different all the time. I know a lot of my colors that people think is going to turn mud doesn't turn mud. I have my black magic. My white magic doesn't work as well, but my black magic is where it's at for me anyways. So until the next time, leave me a comment. I'm here to answer your questions, and I hope everybody has a good day. So see you later, alligators. Bye. Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller, take 2, because I am doing a bloom today. I'm doing a Radial Bloom.
Yes, Radial Bloom.
I mispronounced it the first take that we did. Phil goes, he just raised his eyebrows and shakes his head no, so I go, oh, well, okay.
You called it a radical bloom. Well, it could still be radical, that's for sure, but...
So anyways, welcome back to our channel. I hope I pronounce all these colors right. You never know. Brain might go a little cocky. So I have a 12 by 12 canvas. It's already had my base. I'm just doing a white base today, which is Color Place from Walmart. Ready to use white parentheses satin. There's no silicone, there's no glue, there's no water in it. It's just plain old house paint right out of this big container that I lift as a weight every day. Oh my goodness. So let's get started for this bloom.
Radial Bloom.
Our colors are...
Okay, now the first 2 colors are the central bloom.
Okay, would you like to continue?
Well, no, but I think that's important to tell them.
Well, how do you know I wasn't going to tell them? Did you read my mind? Okay. Our central bloom colors are quinacridone magenta and dioxazine purple. Is going to just be a little drizzled on it. Then my surrounding colors are going to be permanent violet. This is crimson red. This is pyroli orange. This is lemon drop. This is lily pad, and I have my iridescent gold deep. And I'm going to put a little spin on it. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of the gold in every color around the bloom.
Oh, that does make it radical.
Oh man, you really got your mouth flapping today, let me tell you. Okay, so our central bloom color, Phil, is magenta. Does everyone have that now? It's magenta.
Oh boy, this is one of those days.
Yep, I'm going to just poke fun of you all day long. Whenever you say something, I'm just going to poke fun. Yeah, we do have one of those days. Hey, at least I'm not a crabby person.
That's true.
I might. If this keeps spinning.
Yeah, your spinner has a mind of its own sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. It's being difficult. I know why, because I moved this and I don't have it where it likes to be, so it's just letting me know that it's ticked off at me. And I'll have everyone know today I'm using my white magic cell activator, not my black. We're going to make this nice and colorful with our white cell activator today.
Now all these colors that Kathy is using, she uses the same recipe for all of them, and that's in video 248, and that's her simple, easy recipe for paints and pigments, for blooms and swipes, and one other thing, but I can't remember. What? Blooms and swipes. Well, you're a big help.
I'm concentrating. That's
Oh,
up to you.
drizzles. That's right, drizzles. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. You're adding a little bit of
Dioxazine purple.
purple to that. Okay. I think we're both having.
Oh, don't put me in on it.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Don't include me, buddy. You're on your own. So you're on your own. One,
You don't want to
2,
join
3,
me in a
4,
brain
5.
freeze?
No. No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not going to, I'm going to let you just get yourself out of it. Just pretend I'm not even here. Has anybody out there been watching like some Christmas movies or anything? Phil and I have been watching some. Some of them are really, really good. Very, very cute. I like this time of year because they come out with a whole bunch of different things. And what did we just finish last night? What was that program?
The
that we
Unicorn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Unicorn is a wonderful little one-season series.
It's so good.
It's not Christmas related.
No.
But it's a very good series.
It was really cute.
That was on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Well, we usually watch Netflix.
Yes. So as you can see, what Kathy's doing is she's taking all the other colors and surrounding the central bloom with them. And that's where I've come up with what I call the Radial Bloom.
I call the Radical Bloom.
The Radical Bloom. Radial, radical, whatever you want to call it.
It's fine with me.
This is what it's, this is the technique. Kathy does have a Facebook group called Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. She'd love to have you join it. In that group you can post all your creations, ask questions, make comments, and just have some fun with the group. So Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller Facebook group would be something you could check out.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. And I mean, a lot of people post pictures, which is great. Okay, I got to go around again with some of these colors. It's going to be a big bloom, Phil.
Well, that's okay too.
Did everybody get their Cyber Monday shopping done and their Black Friday? I didn't see anybody pushing everybody on the floor or anything, which is a good thing. I'm going to put a dark purple here, Phil.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be fine.
I think it'll be pretty.
Yes. No, I think with so many more people shopping online, it alleviates a lot of the
Chaos.
problems and chaos at
Yep.
the stores and so forth. Plus, it's safer, so that's
It is.
wonderful. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which is a good thing.
What do you think should go as the last color?
I got to put that green.
Are you going to put the green?
I love
okay.
this green.
All right.
Why? What was your choice?
I didn't have a choice. I was just wondering what you were going to pick.
Well, now you know. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, now I'm going to put my little dab of gold on every single one of them.
Okay, so this is something new year added to this technique is to just
Like a
drizzle
little.
a little bit of gold in each color.
Actually, I'm just going to go around it.
No.
it's easier.
No, no, I didn't really want it that way, but that's okay.
It puts it in
No.
it, Phil.
No, okay.
Okay, well, we can
All right,
still
we're
do this.
disagreeing. Okay.
Well, we always do. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. Because gold just kind of goes by the wayside anyways. You know, you need to do one of these yourself because
I was just waiting for you to say, oh,
Yeah.
now you're telling me what to do again.
again. I'm gonna, you know what? You're doing
Well,
one of these
I
because
know-
I want to be able to tell you what to do.
Everybody knows that watches us that, you know, I'm unfiltered, I'm outspoken, I kind of tell you things to do, and it's all in good.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Really? Okay. I can't wait till you do one of these so I can tell
I'm
you.
not going to do it.
Of course you would. Here is my white cell activator. Okay.
Let's take a look at this.
Okay, abracadabra.
I know what I think is going to be the best part about it.
Are you telling me what to do?
How you went around the whole thing with the gold.
Aren't you funny?
Yes,
You got them
that's
today,
probably going
buddy.
to turn out to be really nice.
Abracadabra. Shh. Here we go. Let it come back in. Go a little bit more. Come back in. Come back in. Come back in. Come back in. I can see all those colors now.
Yes, we got all the nice colors around it. So let's.
Wow, my nose. You gotta wipe your nose too. Okay, I gotta blow out some of these. Ooh, look at these colors, Phil.
I know.
I'm gonna start laughing
Why is that?
because you always tell me what to do, and it's like I don't listen to you, which is even funnier.
Well, you shouldn't listen to me.
I don't, and then you just go, "No, that's not what I wanted you to do." I'm thinking, I don't care, because it is what I want to do.
I guess I'm never going to learn, am I?
No, you won't. Okay. Oh my!
That looks like a radial saw blade.
It does.
Hey, that's where I got the name, Radial Bloom.
Well, I'm just so happy for you, Phil. You have no idea. I'm so excited that you got that.
You can see how that gold put tinges in the colors you put around the edges.
You can? That's good. I'm so happy that you could see your gold dots that you wanted. Because I really don't see them. But you know, everybody sees something different. So if you want to think that you can see them, more power to you, Phil. Oh.
Oh, I'll find it somewhere. See, I think there's some gold there.
Right. Okay, sure. Oh my, people. This is what I put up with. Oh, I think I need to find Phil a part-time job in a paint store.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Phil.
That is a beautiful bloom, though. I mean, look at I love the central bloom colors.
It's too bad I'm going to spin it.
I know.
Maybe I should just tip it.
No.
Are you sure?
I think you should spin it.
Okay, I'm going to spin. Now you're sure you don't want any more gold dots in it, right? Before we spin.
I'm going to put some gold dots in your hair. You know.
Oh, I already have. Like some pretty.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait till I'm done with you.
Oh, God. Now I'm snorting yet. Oh, you gosh. Oh, people. See, you never know what you're going to get when you come by Phil and Kathy.
Look how vibrant that is. Holy cow.
And look at all this gold that's coming out.
See, there it is. See, it's there in the green and it's there in the green.
It's here in the yellow.
There you go. See?
I think
it's just enough to give it some character.
I should probably spin it one more time.
Yeah, I think it needs to be spun again.
What way do I want to go?
No, the other.
This way? Left?
I believe so.
I don't think so. So it's taking it off that end where I don't want it to go that end anymore, Phil.
All right. Well, then why are you going that way again?
Because you want me to go that way.
The same way.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
it's
this is
getting
really
beautiful.
Holy cow. Oh, look at this.
This is
I'm
absolutely
done.
beautiful.
I'm done.
Even through all our silliness, you managed to get just an absolutely gorgeous bloom here.
I'm getting all full of paint.
Nice central colors to the bloom, and then all the colors, you know, the green and the orange and the red,
gold,
the purple.
I'm glad I added that purple over there.
Yeah, I am too.
This is really, really pretty.
Try to get a picture of most of it all in the.
This is real. It turned out really, really pretty. I love all these vibrant colors.
I love these radical. Now you got me saying it. Radial blooms, because you get so much bright, vibrant color around the central bloom. It's really, really cool.
It really is. Okay, people, if you enjoyed our funniness today.
So I think we were just silly and stupid today.
Oh man, I haven't even had a drink or anything. Oh my goodness. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Join in on our fun. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. You'll be notified every single time that Phil uploads a video. Like he said, join our Facebook group. We have a really lot of fun in there as well. I look forward to seeing the posts every day in there. And remember, this is only paint. And if I can help you in any way, I am here to help you. Don't feel like you're ever bothering me. And no question is a dumb question. Except if Phil asks me a question. that would probably be a dumb question.
Yeah, I use up the quota of dumb questions all by myself.
I had to add that because it's like, no, I'll take that back. If he asks me a question, it's going to be a dumb one. So please subscribe to our channel and join in on our fun. And until the next time, everybody, stay healthy, stay well, have a few laughs with us, and see you later, alligators. Bye.
Let's take one last look at this radical radial bloom. Wow, Those colors are so vibrant.
I'm so glad I added that extra gold dots.